everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the AAA meeting. I am your host, Sinatra Says, and first things first. And with me is my co-host, Drunken Uncle.
Nope.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep. Yep. Yep. Yep. What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Not good.
What's wrong?
Got a bug bite on my dick.
How?
Don't know. I want like having sex with an insect or anything, if that's what you're thinking.
I know it's the appropriate size.
It could have been a really big insect.
You get what, you fucking a tyrannid?
I mean, what, judging by the bite, no. Now, presumably it happened like where, because I woke up a fucking couple of weeks ago and I got 3 bites on my right hip and 2 bites on my left. So something's getting me while I'm sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I vacuum everything. I'm like doing under my fucking bed. I'm fucking pulling up the mattress, pulling the slats out, and doing cleaning everything. I found a spider. I was like, all right, maybe that's the cunt, right? Couldn't have been, because now I've got a fresh bite and it's on my dick.
Maybe it's in your clothing.
Well, yeah, I don't just like get it out in public.
Do you not piss when you're outside of the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, stop sticking your dick in wasp's nest.
Okay, right. First off, I didn't put it in the nest. I did the helicopter technique as like a defensive maneuver from the wasps. I don't know. I just got fucking. I mean, well, fucking hell. It got me on the fucking nipple as well. That one, because you can't even itch that one.
Yeah, you gotta like pinch it.
You got to pit, yeah, and it's. I mean, because they turn into scabs and they itch even more. Do you know what I mean? And like you really want to scratch them. But I thought the nipple one was bad, man. But the dick, like, I mean, you don't want to scratch a dick.
No, because then you could like scratch the dick.
You scratch the dick, the dick proper, yeah, the actual dick. You don't. So you go for a pinch every now and again, like as a treat. But other than that, I mean, really,
anti-itch cream.
I do. That's why I sent you that photo saying danger zone because the itch cream's called Lanacane.
Oh, okay. So this is just a callback to last week?
No. The bite on my dick is new.
600th episode?
Don't be racist. I am a building.
Don't be itchy. He is a penis.
I mean, it's opposite. It could have been a mosquito. I don't know. It seemed,
I've gotten a mosquito bite on my balls, like wearing loose-legged pants, and one just...
Yeah. That's rough, man. Why are they going for the dick? That's the wrong kind of sucking action, mosquito.
Smash the like button or I'll shove a wasp nest up your ass, you fuckers. Thank you, Steve Dave.
Jesus Christ.
Should have been you, Sting 'em, Dave.
Yeah. That's what the buzz is about. Anyway, it's... My old chap at the moment is somewhat out of action. And you know that, like, because the bug bite, it raises. You know what I mean? It raises.
Yeah.
So I got that on my Johnson, a raised area, and there's a bug bite. So
I'm really happy you shared this with us today.
You asked how I am. It's the news of the day. Well, I mean, technically yesterday.
It's not the
news
of the day.
Not even technically. It was yesterday. It's the news of the day. That's a titular article. This episode of the AAA meeting number 602 is brought to you by the tagline, Drunkle's Dick.
No, we have a better tagline today.
What's better than Drunkle's Dick?
Watch yourself.
Watch yourself. Watch my dick.
I'd rather not, considering there's random itchy sores on it.
It's not random. It's a bug bite. It sure is itchy, but it's not sore either. It's raised from where I was bitten by an insect.
Yeah, are you sure it's not herpes?
No. But as St. Michael says, Drunkle's dick is out of action, implying it was ever being used. Now, here's the thing. It's not out of action because it makes me think because,
it's now the
bite it's in storage. the raised bit around the bite, I'm thinking might be an extra realm of pleasure for some lucky girl right there. Like
ribbed for her pleasure.
Right? Thank you. See, and look, this silver lining.
Yeah, I read some study somewhere that said if your dick gets stung by a bee, it can permanently make it larger or permanently disable it.
Oh, tough call.
Yeah, is that a gamble you want to make?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a spider bite.
Zombie Teddy said pineapple, eggplant, small.
Don't make this about my penis, please.
I did not. Actually,
I'm keeping you abreast of the goings on in Drunkle Towers right now. Okay, that's what it is. That's the issue of the day. And these things, these things they take a while to go back because they're itchy. If you keep fucking with it, it's never going to get better. You see. So it's been a rough day.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your penile woes, Drunkle.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, willy woes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a breast to dick. Yes.
Well, not this way. No, not yet. It's just going to be like if you just get straight down to it, like everything's going to be all right. But if it comes, you have a little bit of playtime before you insert it, then she's going to be like, "What's that?" I feel.
And then it's just going to be super itchy.
What if it's eggs? What if it's a spider? What if a spider laid eggs in my dick?
Like that episode of or not episode, the short story in oh my god, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
I don't know this. I don't know this.
Oh, you've never heard of that?
I watched that. Are You Afraid of the Dark? On Nickelodeon.
No, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was a little anthology series that was huge when I was growing up. And it was just a ton of like short stories in a book.
Yeah, and you were telling me that there was a story about someone getting a spider eggs laid in their dick.
Not in their dick, but I think it was their cheek, if I remember correctly.
I'd prefer cheek. I mean, look, it's a bite. It's a bite.
Okay, so 10 minutes of the show for Drunkle to tell us he got a bug bite.
On my dick.
And Steve Dave still saw fit to throw $4 into the hat. Thank you so much, Steve Dave. I greatly appreciate that.
It's a bite.
An update on the Titan. I want to talk to you guys about that Shiloh chick here in a second. But an update on the Titan. Everything is done printing, and I have officially started painting the base coat. Ooh, I'm excited. So have you seen that Shiloh video? The chick who flipped the camera off and dropped the hard end?
I mean, I'm trying to tell you about my dick here.
Yeah, I'm done.
No, I don't know who that is.
So, from what I understand, I'm going to break the story down.
We're done with the dick section of the show.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
Okay,
that was,
right, okay.
This white woman's at a playground with her kid. She sees some not little, kid looked like he was like 10 or 11, going through her stuff and says, "Hey, knock that shit off," and goes after the kid. Going through her, like, her, what do they call them? The, what are they called? Not trolley,
shopping cart?
No, the baby shopping cart. Fuck, what are they called? Stroller. The kid's, like, going through her stroller, and she goes, "Get the fuck out of there, what are you doing?"
Wait, baby shopping cart?
Yeah, I couldn't... And then this dude like runs up to her and starts filming her, like, why are you fucking with my kid, huh? Why are you talking to my kid? And she goes, "Shut the fuck up, N-word," flips him off and goes, because he was a Somali dude.
Oh,
so
she goes,
she,
blah, blah, blah,
so
right.
she has been all over social media. And people are making death threats. Turns out the Somali dude is a registered pedophile hanging out at a playground.
Yeah. See, if you wait long enough, something like that always comes out, doesn't it?
So the internet has turned into racist versus pedophiles overnight. It's fucking amazing.
You mentioning it, I do recall reading something around that. Didn't she, the woman in question, because of the death threats, end up like someone started a GoFundMe?
Yeah, they could GoFundMe so she could like temporarily relocate or something.
Right.
So I mean, we have Carmelo Anthony, who has like $500,000 in a GoFundMe last I heard.
Right.
So she's got $175,000. Yeah. I mean, it's where the internet is today. Are you a racist or are you a pedophile?
I mean, that fucking is quite lucrative, isn't it? I might go out and fucking chuck around a couple of racial slurs tonight. See if I can get some fucking cash
I think
going.
you'll just get beat up. You have to be willing to stab somebody in the heart or confront a pedophile.
As long as they don't punch me in the bug bite.
Racist versus predators.
Oh, that's good.
Don't forget about the brand new house. Oh yeah, the mom bought a new house in the name of the stabber. Yeah, that's all my feed has been overnight. And people are like, "Who with this ugly white bitch?" Blah blah blah. And everyone's else like, "Good for her." Like she could have done a lot besides calling him the N-word, but like, why are you at a playground letting your like 10-year-old kid go through people's shit? Like, there's a lot of questions. It's absolutely disgusting. This is the current year. It's racist versus predators. This is where we're at right now.
Racist versus predators.
Like, I'm not a big fan of this either, but here we are.
I mean, that's following the tent stabbing and everything. That's what happens, isn't it? Like generally, the internet. I mean, it's the internet generally jumps very quickly on the side of the. Let's face it, the person who is in the wrong here, purely because of the color of their skin, and then when they get called out for it, I mean, these people do not handle finding out that they are wrong, and so they double down and they triple down in calling people racist and everything. It's odd because when all of this is on film, I mean, look, Rittenhouse is the best example of willful ignorance that I have ever seen.
Oh God!
Because everything happened. There was multiple angles of what happened, and yet people are still saying he opened fire into a group of black people. You know, but you're like, but you can just go and watch. And they go,
and people still don't accept that that's not true. That he didn't just go out killing black people.
Yeah. That's what I mean, like because they're not very good at being told that being proven wrong. Whereas a normal someone of a healthy mind would go, oh, do you know what? Yeah, all the evidence is pointing to the contrary, and I was wrong about that. My bad. But these people just simply cannot
ever do that.
That's a personal affront to them. Do you know? Even though like there's video evidence and everything, and you go like the entire trial is up on YouTube. Like you can, and I loved it because I was watching it every night. I absolutely loved the Rittenhouse trial. It was fascinating. So I know as much as you possibly can about it. You know, and I just don't get into these arguments anymore. Do you know? I mean, people are like, oh yeah, no, he went out and he wanted to kill people. I go, nah, self-defense though. And they go, oh yeah, but and they go off on this big fucking diatribe, and I go, yeah, but it was self-defense. That's all I do now, and it drives them insane. The whole Luigi Mangione
crazy
thing,
people.
They are the whole Luigi thing as well. People are like, oh, but the guy he killed was responsible for thousands, if not millions, of people dying because they couldn't get the proper healthcare. I go, cool motive, still murder, and it drives them insane. That's just the level. There's no point in arguing with these people in good faith. Like actually trying to, change their minds because they never will. So fuck it. Let's troll.
Darth Geist, that was my favorite thing about the Rittenhouse trial is he shot 3 people, 3 random people in a BLM protest. He hit a woman beater, a convicted pedophile, and a sex offender.
See, I wouldn't even say it was a protest, was it? Is at that point because they were setting fire to a dumpster and pushing it towards a gas station. Would you rather he just left them to it instead of putting the fire out? Because apparently that was what antagonized them, was him putting the fire out.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't have done it.
He shot 3 people. One was a pedophile, one was a woman beater, and the other one was a sex offender. Like 3 random people. Just picked 3 people out of a leftist protest, and that's what you get out.
I mean, what are the odds? Jesus Christ. And the guy who was it Rosenbaum, who had his bicep blown off, he also had a gun, which he was illegally carrying.
Yes.
No one gives a shit about that. They go, oh, but he crossed state lines.
Sounds like the start of a terrible joke.
The people he shot crossed state lines as well.
Yeah.
Oh, but he shouldn't have been there. Neither should they.
Ahoy, Sin.
There's no logic.
Math can be pretty confusing. 10 plus 10 is 20, but 11 plus 11 is 22. Okay, begrudging giggle.
Is 20 as well.
20
okay.
TOO. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that wasn't bad. That wasn't too bad.
How are you doing, Sin?
Lefty fires into a Trump rally. He hits a volunteer firefighter, a veteran, and a community volunteer. It's weird how that works, huh?
Yes, yeah. It's just, the probability is just incredible.
I'm okay. Miss Sin, it is good. Working as intended. Miss Sin and I had
mine still works.
Supposedly. Had a very month spanning project dumped on us, and when I can tell you guys more, I will. But I have officially started putting together the next Comic Club package.
Ooh!
I have put the notice out to the guy who's gonna make the flasks. Waiting to hear back on that one.
Flasks.
And I'm working on a couple other little things I want to put in there, so work has officially started on that. My guesstimation would be end of May, early June. I should have them all made up. So that's pretty fun. And working on my model behind me. That's so I am doing pretty well. I did a lot of yard work today, which I enjoy doing. Oh, dead air. I think Drunkle died. Where's Polly? Good question. New Comic Club stuff. Yes. There he is.
There you go. My internet just shattered. I did a stream earlier on. And I didn't realize until I'd finished it that apparently my internet cut out about halfway through, and I had 2 different streams. Been a weird day.
So ideally, I'm having a little bit of an issue figuring out what all I want to put in the package for the new Comic Club. Oh, I just got your text. You enjoy yard work, and thus heat, Interesting. Oh, nice, Fit Gamer Cat.
You enjoy yard work and thus you enjoy heat, or was it you enjoy yard work in this heat?
It wasn't too bad today. It was only 70 degrees here.
It's absolutely beautiful here, mate. It's been fucking lovely all week. And today I was like, right, I started Twitch stream an hour early because I was like, I'm going to go enjoy the weather. I'm going to sit in the pub for an hour. And I just didn't because Total Spy bought me Schedule 1 on Steam. And I was just enjoying it so much. We did a 3-hour stream instead of a 2.
Oh, we're going to have to play.
Oh, you got it as well?
Yeah, he bought me that game. We're going to have to play.
Sick. Yeah, brilliant.
Dude, I am addicted.
I mean, I'm only 3 hours in.
Okay, I'll come invade your world.
It's good.
I love Schedule 1. It's so fun.
I've got a soil set up.
But yeah, I'm getting working on those. Have you gotten the new Oblivion game? Yes. But
Total Spy game. Right, is it because you got it on Friday, right?
Yeah.
Total Spy said it, and I was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, amazing!" And I was thinking about it the other day.
Women should not be allowed to vote. It's ridiculous.
That's a fact.
I was like, oh man, do you know what, actually, because we were talking about it, like maybe he sent it to me as well. And I went to check my Steam and it said you have a new gift. And I went, oh. And it said Total Spy has sent you a game on Steam. And I went, oh. And it was Schedule 1, which is still good.
Yeah, I haven't played too much Oblivion, but I've been playing the shit out of Schedule 1.
Man, I'd be straight on Oblivion, mate.
I've been watching for years. I'm looking forward to 600 more shows. Thank you, Gator Guy. And that is tonight's goal.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything super snappy before we got started, but 600 more. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, 1,000 more. 2,000 more.
Well, yeah, I got the comic club. I got the comic club package in the works. I got the my model in the works. Got the thing Miss Sin and I are working on in the works. And the trip to Mansfield Reformatory, that is taking a step forward too. I think I have nailed down a day.
To where?
To Mansfield Reformatory. I'm trying to get a bunch of people from the chat.
Lisa needs braces.
What?
Book depository. Lisa needs braces. What is Mansfield Reformatory?
It's the supposedly super haunted prison.
Oh, okay. Right. Now I've got context. That makes sense. I thought you just go like they tend to, it was a prison, now a cocktail bar or something.
The stutter, that's the issue I had with it, is it was super stuttery when I try to play a little bit of it. So I'm going to wait a little bit and hopefully it updates. Hold on, you're in charge for a sec.
Oh.
All right, thanks for taking over.
Okay. No, I didn't have anything prepared. I was going through the script because there's always extra stuff in the back, but no, I couldn't find anything.
What?
When you said I was in charge, so I picked up the script for today's AAA meeting because we've always got extra stuff in the back just in case someone has to be in charge and has to talk, but you didn't have time to pick it up. You were already back.
Yeah, through the mowing of the lawn and the mowing of the lawns kicked up a lot of pollen, so I am feeling it today.
I'm feeling polleny.
Yeah, my face hurts.
Darren Root says dental. It wasn't dental. It was book depository. That was a different bit. It was dental plan. Lisa needs braces. That was it. Sorry, everyone. Yeah.
You all right, buddy?
No. I got a bug bite on my dick. We not.
So I'm told.
Yeah. God damn it.
Okay. Let's get into some schnews.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
If you guys would be so kind as to smash... Let's get into some schnews.
Yeah.
That's me. Shut up. If you guys would be so kind as to smash the like button, share it out on your social media. If you want to support, you know exactly how to do that. Streamlabs is listed down below. I believe we have a couple new donations over here that have not been seen that are annotated with question marks down below for your donating pleasure. Let's get right to the news. And I want to start with something that was sent to me by,
Hello.
There we go. Oh, hey, Polly.
Hey,
I want to start with
how's it going?
something
Happy
that
Friday.
was sent to me by Luna. And this story really is fucking insane. Now, what this is it's talking about the Buffalo, New York school system. If you guys haven't heard this, I'm going to put the link in the chat. I cannot do it justice. It's about a 40-minute video. So everyone should go watch this independently, but I will break it down as best as I can to get you the main points of it. The situation is fucked. The Buffalo story. This made me very mad. Here, let's watch like the first 2 minutes together.
You know how you
him as
could,
angry
you could do
cops
that?
brought to light, and it is something
By
that
sharing the screen.
Oh, you could have said that earlier.
There it is.
even now I'm at a loss of words to how to even explain it. I will say viewer discretion is advised, and it does have to deal with kids. I truly believe everyone should see this message. And I know this community. We know this community, and we know you guys will help make this right and make a difference.
Yeah, that's the most insane thing is this is just one single school district.
And really quick, so much love for Rich and what he is doing and the purpose of this. All the AdSense and money that this video generates is going to be donated to the Buffalo, New York Family Justice Center. And the other reason it is running is because in order to reach as many people as possible, this is how you have to do it. Otherwise, it gets restricted. And we didn't want that for this message. Angry Cops, Rich, we will support you till the end of times with this. And I know all of you will do the same. We here, you all, we defend those who might need a little help or who don't have a voice. So again, viewer discretion is advised.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Unsubscribed Podcast. Rich has something important to say and we would like for you all to hear it.
You ready to get sued?
Yeah.
No?
Let's go.
All right, so this is this is real, and this can affect my life, but it's at the moment where it's one of those things where you got to do the right thing or not. And I didn't want to ruin the actual podcast with it. I wanted to wait till later on just in case. So here's the deal.
JK, it makes you wonder what else they're actively hiding or blocking, what else they're involved in, how high it goes up in the Department of Education.
I've been in
This guy's
SVU
right
in
to
the
be
Buffalo
humming
Police.
and eyeing. That's the way he talks, but that's the right attitude, man. It's ugly. It's ugly.
Department for 2 years, and there was a space in between it where I left SVU, the Special Victims Unit, and I went to two other. I got promoted to lieutenant, and then went to the FBI and assisted with that, and I'm back in SVU. But during those 2 years, even before then, there has been an issue where the Buffalo school system, specifically their legal representatives in the city, like the city attorneys that specifically work for Buffalo Public Schools, right? So I'm not sure if that's the city of Buffalo buying these attorneys and having them protect them, or if it's like the schools, like lawyers for the schools as their own thing. But either way, long story short, the Buffalo school system has been intentionally not reporting the assaults of student between student, and then has also used the Buffalo Police Department's school resource officers to write reports and then had their influence over those officers to then close the reports. And that's a story I'll get into.
Right. So soft pitch, why are they doing that?
I don't know. My best estimate is that they're afraid or don't want the numbers to show that there are these police investigations occurring at their schools or assaults occurring at their schools because it could affect funding or something somehow, which, by the way, is fucking stupid.
So that is fucking insane. They have the school resource officers covering up sexual assaults, kidnapping attempts, and student to student or student to teacher reports to keep funding from the state. So if student A gropes student B goes and tells the officer, they don't report it and hide it from the parents, from the police. This is insanity.
It's the involvement of the process, like you're saying. If that I was like, wait, hold on. You get them to write up a report just to bury it. What a lawyer action. So you can say, no, we did assess and deal with it, because they get the officers to write up a report. Then they tell those officers to bury the report. So check the boxes, dot the I's, but don't do the thing that has a point.
Yeah.
You know?
This is pretty much
Something.
fill out the paperwork, throw it away.
Yeah. That useless process with the, well, it continue on. Okay.
If a crime happens at a school, it doesn't mean that funding is then stopped or prevented from going to that school. Oftentimes, if there's a problem, people will pour money into that problem to fix it. And I'm going to give you an example. This is a real example. There is a school that's attached to the Buffalo Science Museum. That school that's attached to the Buffalo Science Museum has doors that can go from the Science Museum into the school. Those doors are not locked. Individuals can get into them, right? Stranger danger, right? And that happened. So a stranger went into the school. It's a grade school. It's a very low school. And this person grabbed a male and a female child.
It's a very low school.
Low grade school.
So like first through fifth.
Yeah. So kids under the age of 10.
Oh, fuck.
So it goes into the school and grabs a young female child and a male child and tries to leave. And I'm gonna parcel this story up in kind of the way that the information came in. At first, the information that came in was that there was one female child that was an attempted abduction. There was no report about the second child. Kind of a big deal. The second child, the boy, had pissed himself. And when his parents came, sorry, I'm getting fucked up. When his parents came to pick him up.
Take your time, brother.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, bless him. Poor fucker.
Give me a second.
You're all right, man.
I mean, that's one of those jobs that you're glad someone does, but you never want to do it yourself.
Yeah, he's a fucking SVU officer, dude.
Yeah.
When his parents came to pick him up, the school did not disclose to the parent that the kid was a part of an attempted abduction. So when parents asked him, why did my kid piss his pants at school? The teachers and the people in charge did not tell them that there was an attempted abduction. The school then deleted the video.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Of the attempted abduction.
The fuck?
And the
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't want them, chaining up the doors? Or whatever. Whatever it is, it's going to sound bad. You know what I mean?
Why were the doors not locked?
This is fucking insane. And as a parent with kids in school, I would be furious doesn't even begin to cover it.
You found out later on they didn't tell you about your son or daughter's attempted abduction?
Yeah.
You remember that time that you went by a drop off at a new pair of pants? Yeah, I do. Someone attempted to steal your child. Like, holy shit.
And then
we
they
deleted the footage.
deleted the footage and didn't report it.
That's insane.
I don't even know what I would do.
Like, I've seen a whole bunch of this, and with each incident, it's not the thing. It's all the things going on around it. Did it originally happened, that nobody did anything about it at the time, and then afterwards people made sure that nobody knew that anything had happened. These aren't all the same people making this happen. The word pervasive comes to mind. You know what I mean? Every single
Complicit, I think.
Complicity, yeah.
People that weren't the people who, because it was the child snatching fuck that showed up that did it, but then all of the people around there, the lack of security, the lack of legal follow-up, the lack of just telling the parents. You get this list of like 10 people that were involved in a whole bunch of different ways after the fact for each incident. It's like, what the fuck is going on in this place? It's like Thunderdome up in there.
I mean, however many people are involved in that, as far as I'm concerned, they are all kidnappers. If they're covering up for it, then they are just as bad as the person who attempted it in the first place.
Yeah, from the top down. And to think somebody just walked into the school, they knew what door was unlocked, they grabbed two kids and tried to dip out.
district attorney's office, excuse me. And the district attorney's office only got it because somebody within the school had the wherewithal to record it and then give it to them. The district attorney's office has sent subpoenas, so like court-ordered documents from judges that are signed, to the school's legal representatives, and those representatives have intentionally not responded to them. Now, here's the weird thing, which is like this is the biggest issue right here. Is that specific one is the one that sent me over the edge. Obviously, I'm emotional from it. So, the biggest issue with this entire story, well, one of the issues with this entire story is that when subpoenaed, these legal representatives for the Buffalo School Department are ignoring the subpoenas and not responding to them, but being obstructionists and actually giving information to school administrators and school personnel to not talk to the police or assist the police in any way. In fact, to obstruct us.
I don't know how this is legal, but this is currently what is happening in New York. And I have to wonder how long it is until a higher power is going after this dude. But I pinned the link to this at the top of the chat if you want to go give it a watch. I will leave it there throughout the show if you guys want to watch it. But we're going to move on. This is just too much.
That's a rough
Those allegations make.
And this here we go. They responded to the school 17,700 times since September 2021. And most of these are covered
the
up.
police there?
Yep.
Right.
I hadn't heard that number. Holy shit.
17,000, almost 18,000 times.
Good Lord. That takes the edge off.
That doesn't make both of us seem frivolous at all, Drunkle. We'll just giggle at our asses
Tension
off.
broken.
Yeah.
Wow.
Carry on. Hold on. Okay, there it is. Fuck. I had a tabular problem there. CTP, I don't think it's a stretch to say that those lawyers need to be disbanded or disbarred. I don't know why I thought that said disbanded. We could disband them too from society.
Disbar from society. Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, we could put them on, like in Thunderdome. We could put them on a donkey with blindfolds and just slap them in the ass, and the donkey just walks off to the middle of the Mexican desert.
Like, yeah, they're tied up and they got like a hood over their head and just the donkey. Yeah. It sounds like something Alan Rickman would say, wouldn't it? You have been disbarred from your life.
Yeah. CTP says they should be disbarred and humiliated, then give Old Testament accountability to the administrative staff.
Yeah, it's never going to happen. Darth Guy says, or for 4,400 times a year, 12 times a day. You're assuming that it's 365 days a year, considering that there's an average of 170 school days a year. That comes out to like 25 or 26 times a day.
Rough, man.
25 or 26 times a day. And most of those go unreported.
Use them for, like animal testing on animals.
I'd say compost, honestly.
I still like to get a use out of them. So instead of fucking like rubbing shampoo in a bunny rabbit's eyes, we'll use these people instead.
I want to make a chainsword like they have in Warhammer, and I feel like that'd be great to test it on.
Definitely some kind of testing.
Yeah, it's test to see if the chainsword can chop through an arm in one go, how many blows it would take, make sure there's no numbing agents.
Yeah.
And as
Sin,
I don't mean to be that guy, but
ballistic
you two,
gel. Why? We could test that on them. You know?
I don't mean to be
See,
that guy,
now
but
you're
you two
talking.
don't have kids.
I know. That's why I'm not talking up a storm, because it's got to be.
So I don't know. I don't know how I would react to being one of these parents finding this out, but I know I would probably be in jail. And I'm not even saying that as a joke. Like, be like, oh, I'd go to jail. Blah, blah. No, I.
Ham and Bean said, I think it's like I'd end up catching a charge. It's like, yeah, I could, yeah. Because you start pushing for answers and they're not coming up with them, and they're being, like he said, obstructionist and just not answering questions. Like, what do you mean someone tried to steal my child? What are you talking? That's where you start facing off with people.
You remember when Tony ran to the car after Phil Leotardo crashed it, and he's like choking him out, going, "Hey man, you all right, you motherfucker?"
Yeah,
it'd be like that.
Where's my fucking money? Like, yeah. Low profile threats. Yeah. Shadowclaw Slav for Durant. Okay, thanks for the buck. My town just had an abduction attempt. I bet there is an illegal or perceived illegal involved, since they can drive a number of dem states. Since they can drive in a number of dem states.
I don't think driving has anything to do with it, and I saw you put that in the chat too, and I purposely didn't read it out because there's literally no proof of that.
I don't think there's a causal connection. They wouldn't do it if they couldn't drive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. If you can't drive, nobody drives without a license.
Yeah. Well, the point being, I don't think he meant as a cause. That'd be crazy. Because if they can do it while driving, they will. If they can't, then they'll do it a different way.
We'll come back to this in a minute. That's super levity. Robert De Niro, who super change of pace. I'm sorry, this is an abrupt change. Okay, we're gonna try to keep it a little more light now, guys. Please hit the like button. Please share it out. Streamlabs down below if you want to support. I really need some violence right now, and the 40 or the 4001 would do just about the trick for me. Robert De Niro's son has now come out as trans. But
well, I mean, he's got enough kids, so it was bound to happen to at least one of them, wasn't it?
That's a good point. I thought this was the story that I saw about Robert De Niro yesterday, and this wasn't the story I saw at all. So it made me laugh.
Robert De Niro, he did a show recently for Netflix, and it's really fucking good. It's called Zero Day. Dude, I went. My cousin recommended it. I was like, I'll give it a shot. In the first episode, I was like, okay, it's not bad.
I mean, he's not a hacker.
Hooked immediately. Fucking, it is so good.
Suffer not.
Yes.
The alien to live.
Tom walking through the administrative office.
Cool.
That is so cool. Gator Guy agreed. Time for some ultra violent shit. I hope that satiated you. It did for me mostly too. Thank you, Gator Guy. I could go for the violence cat as well, but I'm just being greedy now. But thank you, Gator Guy. But yeah, if you have not seen the show Zero Day, I highly recommend it. It's
the elevator pitch. What the fuck?
For 1 minute, every mode of communication and every electronic device that is like not battery operated, so like cell phones, television, TVs, computers, all that just goes blank. And there's just a message that says, it'll happen again. Like airplanes crash, like everything goes, every electronic device goes blank for 60 seconds. It is It is a fucking good show. The fact that Al Pacino's still fucking... That's not Al Pacino on screen right now.
That's mean. He looks a little weird as he's getting old.
Al
Is there something
Pacino
wrong with
looks
the
like
tone, or
silk.
has he gone full body paint in that picture?
It looks about the same tone to me.
Okay, it's just real small on my screen. I'm like, is he like full
Yeah, I've got a
body paint, or is it-
1440p monitor. I was worried that it would look that way. But I highly recommend the show, and De Niro's really fucking good in it too. It's a super... I can't say too much because it's only like... I think it's only a season or 2 seasons, but I highly recommend watching it. And it turns out there's some like other shit involved in it too that you don't expect until like the 5th episode.
So you're
like,
trying to be vague, and you're not like, you're very vague. It's good. I have no idea.
Yeah, there's a twist in it. There's a twist in it. She's just like, holy shit, no way.
CTP, thanks for the $6. Knife ear strumming again because funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
What better reason could you have? The story I saw about De Niro was he just in a comment, apparently for promotion for his new show, I guess. He'd like to thank Francis Ford Coppola for not offering him a major role in a hit film early on in his career, because it would have typecast him, or it would have been negative. He didn't think it would work out the best. And I learned like 2 things. It's like, one, Robert De Niro doesn't understand what a major film is because he was the star of Taxi Driver, was nominated for Best Picture and beaten by a total piece of shit competitor. And he literally made him like internationally famous, and he already was arguably famous at that point. So apparently doesn't know what a major film is.
I don't think Taxi Driver was supposed to, like, they didn't expect it to be that kind of a big film.
Agreed.
Yeah,
That's fair. Schraber definitely didn't, and Scorsese was like, man, that guy never knows what he's got going on. You know what I mean? He thinks this thing's going to be a hit, and it's like, Marty, there's a difference between a mob film and then a historical personal passion piece about something for you. You know what I mean?
Well, this is back before people started making films with the intention of getting an Academy Award for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not unfair either. Yeah. So I learned 2 things. 1, he doesn't know, and 2, holy shit, skinny Francis Ford Coppola is creepy.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of like not okay. And listen, I love the Italian people, but some of you should be fat. You look weird when you're thin.
Yeah, that's me. I'm one of those people.
Is that true?
Yeah. Well, when I'm like thin and not like where I'm at now, I look like an AIDS patient. So, Reuters has violated airspace over an immigrant detention center, flying drones to get propaganda, of course. And the detained illegal terrorists are saying SOS completely unprompted. Like, of course, no one could have guessed that there was going to be a media opportunity for them to stand in the yard, and these people who don't speak English can write a perfect SOS.
Very brave to be holding hands with another man in jail, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think they did that with like regular prisons.
Yeah, this is totally organic, not at all staged. Don't ask questions. Feel bad.
These people that are being detained are not having fun. Really? No.
Yeah, well, you mean the
Shouldn't fucking been
terrorists
detention.
and illegal immigrants that are kept in jail because of their violent offenses aren't having fun?
No.
You should feel bad for them immediately.
Yeah.
You don't hate the
Fucking
media enough?
SOS.
No, you do not. This lady went full road rage and took a shit on another driver's car.
Whoa!
We haven't had many poop stories recently, so I figured I'd get this one out ASAP. I'm not going to show you the video, but it reportedly shows the woman, a Philadelphia, of course, fucking Philadelphia, woman who road rage in a much different way than the rest of us by pooping on the hood of someone else's car.
Holy shit.
Okay. You know what? Fine.
Wow.
Was this on anyone's bingo card?
I don't know what to say.
What did
No,
she have
it's not
Taco
on
Bell?
anyone's bingo card. Wait,
Have you guys, well, not you, Drunkle, but Polly, have you tried the Taco Bell nuggets?
no.
Dude, they're really fucking good.
What's in them? Like the taco beef?
No, it's chicken, like white meat chicken nuggets.
Slime or chicken pieces?
No, chicken pieces.
Quality food from Taco Bell? I don't know.
They're
I don't
really
know.
fucking good. Now, here's the thing.
I'm
They're
going to Taco Bell for junk food, man. This is going to screw up my plans.
the nuggets are delicious. The breading, phenomenal. It's like 70 fucking grams of protein, too. But
So they're expensive?
it's like $10.
Okay.
But it's like here's the downside. It's like 70% of your daily sodium intake.
Oh, okay.
But it's 70 grams of protein in 10 chicken nuggets. That's fucking insane. Like, I follow a lot of those meal prep pages, like 40 grams of protein in this thing, and it's like a full plate of food, but it gets 70 grams of protein in 10 nuggets. God damn. Good evening, gentlemen. Hopped on for a second to say hello and hope you have a great weekend. Thank you, Xeon. Hope you have a good one as well.
A fine weekend.
They're super expensive. No, they're not. It's like $10 for the meal.
Did you hear what you just said?
What? $10 for but they're not little tiny like McDonald's. Like there's some thick nuggets.
You're paying $10. Man, 5 years ago, I told you you'd be happy to pay $10 for a fucking meal at Taco Bell. You'd tell me to shut up and like, come on. Write believable fiction, Polly.
Got him. Fucking got
That's
him.
fair. I was talking to my brother about that the other day. He's like, it's $15 here? Huh, move.
The other morning, I was like, you know what? I'm coming home really early. Like that was like 2 weeks ago, actually. I'm going to stop off and get an Egg McMuffin. As soon as the thought got halfway through my mind, I went, no, I'm not. Fuck that. I'm just going to make some scrambled eggs when I get home.
It's $7.50 for just the nuggets. Okay. I get the meal because I want the soft shell taco. I was talking to my brother the other day, and he's like, well, I got eggs at Mark's. Like, how much were they? You guys have $3.99. I'm like, oh, that's not bad. He's like, they're $3.99. I'm like, yeah, but they're not $7.99. Small victories, I guess.
You know, the Taco Bell last one I went to, they didn't have the thing where they got the I prefer the soft shell too. But you ever do the one where it's the hard shell taco, but it's got the soft shell wrapped around it and cheesy goodness in the middle?
The double stack taco. I had one last night. My fucking favorite.
Oh, they man. Last time I was there, they're like, oh, they didn't have the cheese sauce for the middle or whatever. Like, we can't do that today. I'm like, oh man, what a letdown.
What's the fucking point?
I just walk away and just depression.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Yeah. I don't fucking want anything. Runaway kangaroo hops down Alabama highway and causes 2 crashes.
Goddamn crime.
Look at him go.
Look at him. He's just hopping along. Nothing beats a Crunchwrap. Crunchwraps are pretty solid. I mean, look at that guy. I charge $3 a dozen, but backyard chickens. Yeah, but then you have to crack them one at a time. I've done the backyard chicken gimmick, and I'm not cracking one egg at a time. I want to put them all right in a bowl.
That is such a first world problem.
Well, look, man. I'm gonna save $1.
Tired of cracking eggs.
I'm gonna save $1. All right, am I gonna spend the $1 extra and just go to the store down the street, or am I gonna save $1, go to the farm 15, 20 miles away, and have to crack each egg in a separate bowl because there might be a chick in one of them?
There's not going to be a chick in one of them.
Yes, there is.
Why? Why would there be a chick in one of them?
Because that's where chickens come from, is eggs.
I know where chickens come from. But you know, like chickens aren't.
Why
Like, they don't.
would there ever be a chicken inside an egg?
Oh, I
They
don't
don't
have roosters.
reproduce-
Okay. A
They
lot of the
reproduce
places around here
asexually.
have
Look.
roosters.
You know what I never understood about that? I was like, why is there a higher chance that don't they do the egg in front of a light thing? And it's like, no, they don't. If you hold up an egg in front of a really bright light like they do it, not full factory farms because they got a machine to do it, but at the larger size operations where it's still people themselves doing organic farming, it's like I'm like, wow, that's effective. You can totally see if there's a balut in there.
I honestly,
It's just a bloody powerful light. Like you can.
if
still...
I thought about like keeping one of them, but I'm like, where the fuck am I going to keep a chicken?
in my stomach.
It would be in Eve's stomach, actually.
Yeah.
Illinois Democrats introduced bill to ban the sale of Glock. So I guess
So I read that and I hadn't heard why. Like on what basis?
Handgun.
I don't- popular handgun, and they're claiming it's used in crime, or they're claiming they're dangerous, particular. Like what? I don't get it.
Handgun, Chicago Democrat.
Are they Democrats and they think that all handguns are called Glocks? I've met people like that. That could be them.
They think every rifle is an AR-52.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be precious of them? Where it's like, oh, you didn't know.
I assume all of them are precious.
I love it when I get like
Rock
fucking
horses because of the Glock switch. I could see that too. They're easily modified in an illegal fashion would be the claim.
I like it when like a senator, congressman, or something like that gets up in front of everyone and be like, "This
is a
the
ghost gun.
AR-15. This is a ghost gun. That's a good, yeah. The AR-15 can fire 300 rounds in 2 seconds."
Okay, I gotta find the video right now. We gotta watch the video. It's one of my favorite videos.
Remember the guy arguing on the floor of the Senate at the time when it was for the bill. So normally you don't hear those arguments between senators back and forth. And he made it clear, and he got asked a question when it was somebody else's time. It was about limiting magazines, or excuse me, putting limitations on magazine round count. He said the reason why we want to do this, ban 30 round magazines, is because when those have been fired, there will be no more. It's simple supply and demand. It's like, wait, do you think the magazine contains a certain amount of bullets, and then when those bullets have been fired, you throw the magazine away?
Yeah,
yes,
disposable.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He thought they were like cans of soda.
We're only dealing with the smartest people here, like this. I didn't realize it was such a long intro.
This is a ghost gun.
Yeah.
This right here has ability with a 30 caliber clip to disperse with 30 bullets within half a second. 30 magazine clip in half a second.
A 30 magazine clip.
A 30 magazine clip.
Hell of a ghost gun. How did the cop behind him not roll his eyes once, man?
Because they don't know either.
No.
I think it was possible to jam
This
that
is
many
a ghost gun.
wrong statements in.
This right here has ability with a 30 caliber clip to disperse with 30 bullets within half a second. 30 magazine clip in half a second.
First off, what a wig. Second off,
Wow. Yeah.
these are our leaders.
Backwards.
So yay us. This man contracted a shocking skin disease from wearing thrift store clothing. Dude's got herpes of the face.
Dude, that's what my dick looks like.
I would keep that to yourself next time around, man.
Yeah,
No, it's turned Asian.
I didn't hear anything. Moving on.
Yep. I'll tell you what, though. I bought a pack of T-shirts from Amazon. I was just looking for shit I could wear to the gym. So I'm like, men's plain T-shirts. And it was like a pack of 5 for $30. Sure, fine. I don't care. Nothing on them. I got them the other day and I started wearing them. Dude, these are my favorite shirts I've ever owned.
Mm.
They're so comfortable. They look good. And it was like $5 a piece. $6 a piece? Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to order another one.
Go for it, man.
And all my shirts are going to be just these shirts.
Yeah.
T-shirt surplus.
Iranian asylum seeker who argued he can't be deported because he's a sex toy smuggler wins fight to stay in Britain. Drunkle.
Yep.
Why?
But it says it right there. Because he's a sex toy smuggler. Lawyers and doctors, remember?
Do you guys not have sex toys in Britain?
Thanks to this guy, yes, we do.
Did you previously?
No. I don't know. He probably didn't win the fight to stay in Britain because he's a sex toy smuggler. Probably.
Drunkle?
Yeah.
I'm going to need some clear explanations here.
Okay. I'm on hold with the Houses of Parliament right now. I'm going to have to get back to you.
What are these shirts called? All right, let me grab a link.
Yeah, what are the shirts? I want to hear more about the shirts.
Yeah, I'll grab a link. You guys are in charge for a second.
You know what bugs me about T-shirts? Yeah, it actually is something.
Oh, okay.
The tissue paper thinness of cotton that they make these things
aren't
out
cotton.
of. What are they?
Not cotton. I don't know. Comfy. Breathable.
Cotton.
They are breathable, but they're not cotton.
Yes.
They're that brand new natural organic nylon.
I'm looking it up. Pull on crew neck short sleeve, Seymour, soft, comfortable, gym t-shirt, breathability of the fabric. What is the fabric?
It's just the fabric.
Oh, crew neck short sleeve, polo.
It's people, isn't it?
It's got to be. It's got to be. It's made of people.
Oh, it's a type of polyester.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll fuck with polyester. A lot of people don't like it, but you know, it's very comfortable to wear.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
It's famously uncomfortable. Okay.
I think it is. I think it's comfortable. It's very always sleeky
it
smooth.
Depends. If you're getting like a polyester sweatshirt, that's uncomfortable. But this kind of like super thin t-shirt, super comfortable, looks good. I like it.
You ever put on a game jersey? The difference between polyester and cotton? Holy shit.
Yeah, I put the link in the
Like,
chat.
cut your fucking neck, the polyester ones.
Yeah, Shelly said they're soft and silky. Yeah, there's the link in the chat if you guys want to buy it. It's like $30. It's black, gray, green, blue, and red is the one I got.
We can do the red one.
I am tempted.
But when?
When it's the
You
next
keep it in your
one.
trunk when you pull out the traffic cones and shit, and you put on the red t-shirt.
No, it's just when it's the next one. Like when I reach in the drawer and I grab the red one, I'm wearing the red one.
The other day I was at Michael's. I saw 100-foot coil of paracord, of 550 paracord, and it's actual double wrap, properly braided paracord. It's glow in the dark with reflective threading woven into it. And I'm like,
whoa,
I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I kind of want it, man.
I'm wearing the blue one right now, and they are much darker than the picture makes them look.
I prefer cotton. You wear your plastic. Well said.
It's comfortable. It feels nice. I recommend these shirts.
The best thing polyester's got going for it is it doesn't bleed dyes. Like the color will always be rich on those shirts. That's a good thing.
That's good too. Fucking t-shirt snob over here.
Yep.
Like, just lean into it. Yeah, I am. What?
Mm-hmm.
Hunter
Anyway,
Biden
the
abruptly
highest
drops
quality.
his lawsuit against the IRS. A move the whistleblowers say show everything you need to know. I wonder why he would stop suing the IRS. It's very interesting.
Wait, they get to do discovery of me too?
Yeah, that's what they thought.
But I'm the one suing. Both parties can demand documents, Hunter. Oh, well, fuck that then.
Yeah. Back it up. Sorry, I didn't mean it.
Yeah, I'm not actually gonna sue you. I wanted to scare you a little bit. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Yay. Oh.
Oh boy! Oh, you had the double.
Something's going on out there. Jesus.
Wow.
Trump.
So,
Another one? Oh, must have turned a corner. Trump's use of wartime law for Venezuelan deportations is unlawful, a judge rules. So why don't they just have every judge in America? There is going to be one that designated whatever Trump does, it's illegal.
it's interesting. It's like a judge's pool, and they form like a class action finding. And they just cycle through which one's going to be the one to announce it. We can assume that some judge at some traffic court or dog catcher's hearing room is going to oppose Trump and try and stop foreign policy of the United States, right?
I know. Okay, so it's checks and balances, of course, always. But like, can just any judge, like whatever district judge in Brownsville, Texas, can just go, he can't do that. Can it just be any judge, or does it have to be like a certain level of judge?
I mean, it's not so much level, but like purpose, yes. And things that make sense. Like judges can stay things through the course of, well, until this a ruling is made in this other court or whatever, right? But I mean, you have judges saying, and here's what you're going to do to fix this situation. You have to go find them and bring them back. And like, whoa. You can't issue orders to the government of the United States.
Yeah, isn't it supposed to be like a 3-tiered system? But, and when I first heard this, and I'm not even going to lie, when I first heard this, I was like, oh, okay, so it's a little weird that there seems to be hard odds between the judiciary and the executive branch. But no, it's like any judge anywhere in America disagrees with something, Trump has to stop it immediately. I don't think judges can override the executive at every turn. And I'm pretty sure, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm pretty sure SCOTUS said that, no, they can't.
Yeah, that was their finding. Is that the president of the United States has broad executive powers when it comes to foreign policy, and what you've done is interfere with executive privilege vis-a-vis foreign policy. And I agreed with it. You want to fuck with Trump and try and stop what he's doing on the basis of, yeah, that's trumped up, no pun intended, that any of this is foreign policy. This is like the Alien Sedition Act in full effect here. Like, okay, fine, do that. But getting, like I said, like the dog catcher court to stop them. Come on.
I don't think the district judge of Brownsville, Texas really has a grasp on certain foreign policy decisions decided by the president and his advisors. I don't think that's quite how that works. Then again, the fuck do I know? I'm not a judge. You were talking about how the top 1%, the very best and brightest here. This is the best and brightest of the news entertainers. Like, it's going to come to a position or to a point where Donald Trump is just going to say, well, they can make whatever ruling they want, but let them enforce it. And that'll be the first time that that's ever happened in this country. It will be completely unprecedented. Like, do you even hear yourself talking? That statement, let them decide and let them enforce it. That's a quote from Andrew Jackson when he said that to the Supreme Court. 1, it already happened. And 2, you're citing the president and what he said when he did it. The first time it had ever happened. These are the people informing us, Sin. Mailman, you got a good point there. They want him to kick in habeas corpus so they can call him a dictator. Oh, I think you might be right. I think he might be onto something. Anyway, Trump administration revokes 4,000 visas for students with criminal record. Why are visas for students with criminal records still allowed in here? Especially violent crimes, because that's what he went after.
Well, obviously the answer is because they're students. They're more likely to vote Democrat.
That's true. All right, I'm going to leave you guys in charge for a second. I did not get to do my pre-show potty, so you two are in charge for just a moment.
Pre-show potty?
Yeah.
Oof.
I know, Drunk, you got to feel some kind of way about these things, or have at least thought about it. The amount of time that is spent on the legality of what, let's say, Trump is doing here, or whatever, Home Office or whatever in Britain's doing this. And it's like, yeah, but you guys realize that most of the people that are coming to the country are doing so illegally. That the discussion is never in and around the illegal aspect of it. Are you following what I'm saying here?
I mean, I'm completely with you on this one. And this is, obviously you guys are more right-leaning and I'm left-leaning. But when it comes to, immigration, do so legally, motherfucker. And when they, you fucking get caught, you get deported, you get fucking locked up, whatever, then that's because you came here illegally. But the thing is, the general rhetoric around it is people going, and this is because the absolute devolution of the argument between the left and the right is, you don't like immigrants.
Yeah.
No, we don't like illegal immigrants. Right? There is a massive, massive difference. When it comes to the argument between them, people on the left side of the spectrum don't use the word illegal. They always just refer to them as immigrants, and they know exactly what they're doing on that. Well, before you join us, we were talking about the willful ignorance of people arguing on the internet, and people are guilty of this on both sides.
That's totally fair, man. I'm going to pretend that there is no such thing as anything that makes anything I've ever thought look bad. Yeah, willful ignorance.
Yeah. The beautiful thing, what was that? No human is illegal. I mean, what a broad, I mean, no, a lot, murderers? Right, they're illegal. You're not allowed to be a murderer. But then they'll go, but it's fine when the army does it.
Illegal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'll let that undocumented, document lacking saints. Come on, guys.
That's great.
The terminology is becoming very gaslighty.
Yeah. A little bit.
They're not
That's
illegal.
The point, though,
they just don't have documentation yet.
Is there a word for that though? Is there like, could we be more efficient with the word like undocumented? Is there something maybe shorter that we could use for that? Like illegal?
Well, are they here legally? Well, they're undocumented. Are they here legally? They don't have their documents yet. They're working on it. Are they here legally? Like, needlessly...
Blocked.
Yeah. Yes.
What was the word that came? Dreamers.
Dreamers. Well, that was the kids.
My God.
That was the kid. The kids were dreamers.
Remember, these are the very same people the Dreamers came up under DACA, Delayed Action for Childhood Arrivals program under Barack Obama. That was all created. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars of funding required a massive federal infrastructure to deal with all of it, and it was done through an executive order. But Donald Trump is the one who thinks he has dictatorial power.
Mm-hmm. It's weird how that works.
Obama created a government department, a functional government department, and Congress just, okay, here's the money. Like, it just went along with it. Nobody said you're usurping our authority. He was. And then remember Donald Trump in his first term tried to cancel DACA, and a whole bunch of judges came out and said, no, you can't cancel that. Why the fuck not? It's a makeshift overnight organization that Barack Obama dreamed up at the dinner table. Anyway.
Yeah. All right, let's keep moving. Georgia Democratic House candidate Carl Spurbury has been arrested in a major child trafficking operation.
Ooh. Okay. Yeep. No human's illegal. This is illegal. That's an illegal human.
Yeah, this is illegal. Indeed. This is illegal.
But maybe he was only like trafficking them so he could buy bread and milk.
Trump has finally reached the rare earth mineral agreement with Ukraine. So we'll see how long this one. Whoops. We'll see how long this one stands before little Z starts throwing a fit about not getting as much money as he wants. But I have a theory. The problem
was with this. It's like this. Allies generally they benefit each other, right? So it's like, hey, can you send people to die for our cause? It's like, well, yeah, but we want something to sweeten the fucking deal, mate. You know, like that's always been the case. Do these people who are arguing go, oh, he just wants a fucking good deal? Of course he does. He's running a goddamn country, right?
Quite literally,
you don't understand history. It wasn't America didn't get involved in Lend-Lease. It was gift.
It was
Britain didn't pay for any
Lend-Lease. Lend-Lease and give
this
gift.
Is the first time in human history that this has ever happened. As opposed, like, fucking, if anyone actually just went, no, actually, we're going to stand with you because what they're doing is wrong, that would be the first time in human history that's happened.
Yeah, it was Lend-Lease / give gift. That's
give gift.
War is business, man.
That is. Oh shit! I forgot to annotate the new donation that Gator guy hit earlier. I think we have another one listed down below as well, and I have a couple on the slabs. A couple on the slabs to make that are slated. Let me call that suffer not to live. Beautiful. So yeah, if you guys would please hit the like button, share it out on your socials. If you want to support, you know how to do that. All 3 of our Streamlabs are listed down below. Anything you want to throw in the hat is greatly appreciated. And that goes for all 3 of us. Let's keep it moving. The Atlantic just published this article about how Hitler liked tariffs too.
Oh my God, for fuck's sake.
Is Hitler the nexus of the
Is
world?
Hitler the next Hitler?
Oh, so what is it? Straight out of the straight out of the Nazi playbook. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Straight out of Auschwitz.
I mean, all you could ever say is like, Hitler, he also drank water. So does that mean no one should drink water?
Famously like dogs, actually.
Loved them.
Vegan?
Everything.
Drug addict.
Vegetarian, yeah.
He was big into the methamphetamines.
The fucking... that's completely lost on these people because they are, vegan drug addicts who love animals themselves. But, you can't turn it around on them as well. Hey, what you're doing is straight out of the Hitler playbook, Because he loved dogs. Do you like dogs? Do you breathe oxygen?
You like dogs?
Oh, dogs.
You like dogs?
Yeah, I like dogs.
Like dogs.
You like dogs?
They want Adolf to be the nexus of all things evil. Okay, yeah, Hitler probably was a bad dude.
Bad guy. Don't like him.
But that doesn't mean the entire idea of tariffs are now Nazi propaganda.
It's good enough, though, isn't it? I mean, this is the thing. This is how you know that the argument is really running thing. Godwin's law is now it's not even it's an expectation instead of a law now. It's guaranteed.
Hitler is a
if you
basic
compare
bitch
anything
compared to liberal women.
Wow. If you compare anything to Hitler, that's it. That's the end of the argument. Hitler did this, therefore this is bad as well. It's such a weak argument.
Because the gun control laws established under National Socialism versus the Weimar Republic just a little bit earlier. You can't use it anymore. Not really. I've brought it up and they're like, yeah, everyone compares everything to Hitler nowadays. And I'm like, okay, hold on. Everybody doesn't do that.
Hitler did it.
Simpsons did it.
Fucking leftists who do it all the time. And now I can't make a legitimate comparison.
Simpler did it.
To the $2. Godwin's Law was once a meme, but in Clown World, journalism is just a day that ends with Y.
Journalism. That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Journalism.
What? Whoa.
What?
Is there a bit of sick in that one?
What's the matter?
It sounded like you were reaching in for like an exterminatus level voice, and you sort of threw up a little.
No, just chilling.
Okay.
Hitler compared Hitler to Hitler. I'll kill Hitler.
I thought you something about Hitler.
Yeah,
they should have known that guy was a bad egg when they saw his painting. No normal person paints like that. I know he's German, but that doesn't excuse it.
The man was a hero. He killed Hitler.
That's true. He did indeed kill Hitler.
He was a suffering artist, war veteran who had been injured in the course of battle.
I mean, suffering
Actually,
artists.
I heard
like
somebody
arguing.
Well, I heard somebody arguing that point and realized what they were doing and just kind of trailed off. Like, it wasn't a debate or anything. It was just a bunch of us sitting around talking. And like, yeah, Hitler was, he was gassed in World War I. And that's why even he went to... He's kind of trailed off. Like, yeah, you don't want to make an argument how even Hitler did it. It's a good idea.
I would like
agree. You shouldn't be gassing soldiers in warfare. I 100% agree, but you're taking a bad path to get there, buddy.
It's not a war crime if you do it to your own people.
I would like to take this opportunity.
That's right. It's just mass murder at that point.
To put out the 1550 donation, which is one of my favorites, but never gets hit. It's amazing. White supremacy causes black citizens to commit anti-Asian hate crime.
Holy fuck.
You can't. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's the Washington Times still winning. Washington Times is underrated, man. They're cool.
Journalism's closed now, guys.
Hitler was also a closeted Marxist, despite the rhetoric of hating communists. Hence why he gave Gottfried foreign Marxist writers had positions in writing economic and National Socialists were socialists, but they were nationalists, but socialists. I don't know why people think that you have to be a globalist to be a socialist.
It's all very European.
Yeah.
How are the National Socialists opposed to Marxist Leninism? How is that? Oh man, it's night and day to them. It's all very European.
Yeah, it's like a French film.
Yeah, things are going on. You don't understand what, but everyone takes it real seriously. Yeah, it's like French film.
It's in black and white, and everyone has super exaggerated movements. New York City partially scrapped the composting fines, but what happened next broke records anyway. They changed the headline. So remember how we talked about the composting shit where you had to separate it by fine?
What? You had to do what?
In New York City, you had to separate compost from the garbage or else you'd get a fine.
Okay, all right. You kind of compressed it. You said, okay, all right, I get you. Right.
New Yorkers recycled a jaw-dropping 5.24 million pounds of food scraps.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was such a pain in the ass, they just scrapped it. Like you throw an orange, like what is your average food garbage that you throw away? Orange peels, eggshells,
bones.
Yeah, chicken bones, fat from meat that you cut out.
Old turkeys, like fresh fruit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. The average.
Things that went bad. You get moldy strawberries, you just toss them. That shit's going to completely degrade in a matter of weeks.
Yeah, I don't know if environmentalists know it, but biodegradable is, it's what they do.
Why would New York have to go through and fine people for not separating it out of the trash? Like, they weren't doing anything with it. They were all throwing it in the same place. It's like here in Ohio, you're supposed to separate your recycle. You're supposed to separate your cans and your plastic and your cardboard. And they pick it up in different trucks, but they dump it in the same fucking place.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's just dumped in the same thing.
The same location, or they're tipping in the same pile?
Same fucking, same dump. They just dump it all in the same place.
All the offices that I clean, they separate your plastics, your cardboard, your cans, and I put it all in the same bag because it all gets separated at the facility anyway.
Yeah,
the answer to this is because fines generate revenue.
When I worked for construction, we used to have to take we would take truckloads of shit to the dump, and
which is also biodegradable.
What?
I mean, eventually everything is
said shit, like literal shit.
Oh, yeah,
dump. Get it?
We'd have to take truckloads of fucking detritus to the dump.
Nice.
Cabinets,
detritus.
Fucking drywall. So we'd pay the $2 or whatever and back the truck up and just start chucking the fucking shit out of the bed of the truck. And the trucks would be backing in. We'd see the recycle truck, dump everything, go. The regular garbage truck, dump everything, go. It all gets dumped in the same place.
Yeah.
Ohio's wonderful.
But it's because it finds, it's about money.
That it literally always about money.
Yeah.
Talk about money. You want to? I feel like this is something. Right?
Can you send this to me?
Out of 2017.
Oh, look at it. Tag yourself. I'm covert.
Yeah, I'm anti-Kaepernick.
That is going to be some fun reading. I love.
You're gonna do this on Noir Bar? I was going to try to dig into.
I don't know
about
that. I didn't even think maybe, but because these pyramids are usually pretty fucking rich, man. So I was like, holy shit, what a find, man! Send me that.
Oh, what's up, Fustonia? How you doing, buddy? Not you, Alexa. Shush.
Congratulations on your new job.
Remember the conspiracy? Oh, so you got a new job. Congratulations. Remember the iceberg of conspiracy theories? And up at the top,
oh my god!
Remember they mixed in stuff that Hunter Biden's laptop was up there along with Jesuits sank the Titanic, and it's like, what the fuck, guys?
I mean, you got your middle one here. MAGA, Hussein Obama, war on drugs. This is all a path to white supremacy, guys. If you say
color
this,
blindness,
you're going down a bad route. You see, yeah.
TSA random searches. Okay, you get one. I'll give you the TSA.
Was it TSA? What did you say after it? TSA
random searches.
Okay.
The myth of meritocracy.
See, this all leads to the top of the pyramid, which is KKK.
That's not a myth.
If at any point you support U.S. military rescue operations, you are going to be wearing a white hood.
Calling the police on black people.
Myth of meritocracy.
I just said that.
Good intentions.
Columbus Day.
Columbus Day?
Fraudulent lending.
Oh, mate.
The stock market.
Just the stock market. No further. Just the stock market.
Not even future speculation in foreign countries with non-white people, but just the stock market in general.
Yeah,
right?
just a stock market.
Free trade.
The Trail of Tears. The Trail of
Tears. Is there anything on here that's legitimately white supremacy? Where you might
KKK's at the top, yeah.
Is it? Okay, good. Yeah.
Burning crosses.
That's pretty bad. Although we did that to
racial
Alex
slurs.
Minecraft,
that's not great. Anti-Semitism, not the best thing.
Yeah.
Bombing black churches, I'd say, is kind of racist.
A little bit. Little
probably.
Bit,
yeah. Unless you bomb the equal amount of white churches as well.
See, that's why these pyramids could be so entertaining. They mix in the bombing of black churches, the church in Birmingham, for example, the
Welfare
infamous one,
queens.
where like children burned to death, and it's like, and yeah, it was for the worst motivation possible, ugly, and they'll put beside it, Tucker Carlson's reporting. You know what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, those are equal, sure. Let's
Same thing, yeah, right. Whitewashing in Hollywood.
Welfare queen.
I mean, fetishizing POC as well. So if you're like, oh fuck, I love black women. No, racist. You love
I
them
was
too
super
much.
quiet there because I didn't think that's where that sentence was going.
That was handled masterfully with a joke in the 90s. I remember the Seinfeld where that happened. Do you remember the Chinese, who he thought was a Chinese woman had his lines crossed with Jerry, and he was getting calls to his apartment from her?
Yeah.
Donna Chang, but she was actually Donna Changstein, and she was just pretending to be Asian. He's like, ooh, I'm going to call her back, he says to Elaine. And he's like, why? She's a stranger. He goes, I like Asian women. He goes, isn't that a little bit racist? He goes, no, I said I like them. Fuck, that was fun. That was the 90s. It was a joke, what she said. It was ridiculous. Yes, it was.
Not a joke anymore.
Yeah. The white men who wanted to be victims from the Vietnam War to present, how aggravated men cast themselves as a discriminated minority. Is that Tom Cruise?
Dan? Tom Cruise as Lieutenant Dan?
No, I think that's the guy Born on the 4th of July is based on. Like, and they just dolled him up and made him up real well. But yeah, it does look like him.
So it goes through an incredible... Like, this is one of those things where it's written by somebody who wants you to know that they write things.
Oh, yeah.
The wordy words with the bookie punctuation?
Yeah, wordy words, a lot of colons. All right, I want to get to fun stuff. This is going to be my next project. This is a Warhammer stream now. This is going to be my next...
Oh, walking cathedral. Yes!
This is going to be my next project. And
what do you want? Dial-up modem sin? What's going on?
Right.
No, this is such a detailed fucking picture.
Oh fuck! Look at this. Oh, dude, can you send me this too, please?
This.
I want to show this to Quiz, man. He'll love this.
Beautiful.
To scale, this is going to stand about 4 feet tall.
His little dick.
There's a number of painters, mini painters that show up at Noir Bar. They'll get to see this. One of them won a fucking painting competition last week, or came in second place.
Oh, not the future Hitler there, then.
God Emperor Dingle came second place in a mini painting competition. Sent me their example, what they submitted. Fucking impressive, dude.
Cool.
It makes you want to get better at painting. Yeah.
Good for them.
I am getting ready. I officially started my first paint today. I put down the first base coat on my Warlord Titan. On one piece of it, actually. But
you're starting on a Titan?
Yeah. Just right at the top.
I like the ambition, sir. Nice. Okay.
He's saying this is 4 feet tall?
Yeah, this will be 4 feet tall.
Jesus Christ. At that point, you might as well just make an actual suit.
So I think this is going to be my...
detail of metallic paint for the copper-topped roofs or domes. Fucking amazing. Spires, whatever.
Look at the detail in the model itself.
There's little people.
Yeah, there's fucking people on it.
CTP, thanks for the $2. Cool. Imperator class Titans.
More than walking
cathedrals,
Titan.
They're literal gods of destruction.
Yeah, this is an Imperator Titan. How much does that cost? You cannot buy this model anymore. You just can't do it. But in filament cost, because I'm going to use my 3D printer, obviously, in filament cost, I'm thinking somewhere around, I'd say $200.
Worth it.
So
fucking worth it.
So yeah, this is gonna be. I don't know when I'm gonna start this, but this is my next project.
It reminds
me
of
Bull Constantinople again. Am I right?
Oh, Why
Yeah,
did
I'm right.
Constantinople get the works?
That's no one's business but the Turks.
It reminds me of Mighty Max. You know, the toys you could get where they would like open up and there was like shit on the inside. They had Skull Mountain, which is a big old thing. You could open it up and there was like rooms and shit and you could play with that. The one after that was called I think Magus, and that was a walking lava monster, which had like a load of different compartments in it, which were little rooms, which are not incredibly detailed. It was still plastic tat from the 90s, but fucking cool.
20 to 30
this is Mighty Max for grown-ups.
dollars a kilo for the filament. So in my Amazon cart right now, I have 8 spools of white filament and 8 spools of black filament. And
5 packs of t-shirts.
I do have the t-shirts in my Amazon cart too. So each spool I think is about $10. So it's about $10 per 2 kilos. I think. 2 kilogram.
They're not sold by the length; they're sold by the poundage.
Yeah, it's the amount. 2 kilogram spool 20. So about $12 for 2 kilograms. Shelly says, "I feel like it being 4 foot tall makes it not a mini." Well, that's the fun part. It's
228 mil scale, Shelly.
It is to scale. So while this is
compared to the actual size.
Yeah. Do you see that right there on the steps in front of the door of the foot of the walking cathedral? That's a 6 foot tall guy.
I mean, can we just make this for real?
You could,
or
but
is
they're
that a
taller.
pathway to white
They're like
supremacy
twice
as
the
well?
size of the Statue of Liberty. What
Bring
brand?
it. Let's do it. Let's build 6 of them.
I didn't think the Fifth Crusade would look like this, but I approve.
Sunlu runs 20 to I no, it doesn't. I've bought Sunlu before, and it's about $20 for 2 kilograms, but I use ComGrow. I have never had a problem with ComGrow filament ever, and I've bought it like 20 times. So it's cheaper by a few bucks. But Sunlu's fine, but I love the ComGrow. To scale
this is why I love Sisters of Battle. If I was picking up an army, it'd be a Sisters of Battle army.
The Sororitas.
Exactly.
Build a 7 foot version.
Gothic warrior monk look that's super fucking cool.
Build a 7 foot version and wear it to Comic-Con.
That would actually be cool.
Missouri firefighter paramedic dies after being stabbed in ambulance by the patient in an unfathomable crime. There's the firefighter, and there's the patient. That's why you haven't heard about
this. Path to white supremacy.
Skip. Polygon is sold. Gone. Polygon is gone forever.
Because they owned Game Rant and Screen Rant, right? And those are 2 of the most dog shit fucking websites ever.
Screen Rant, fuck yeah. For a minute now.
Oh,
okay. Sold to who? And are they going to sell off all the pieces? Like you're saying, they're sold. Does that mean they're all of
gone?
Their assets are just like
mass layoffs?
Dismantle it, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Great. Finally, some good fucking news.
Well, tonight's episode of the AAA meeting is called "Watch Yourself."
Bubbles. Thanks to TP for the $2. I give an idea of the amount of destruction an Imperator class can bring. One shot from the plasma cannon built for it can literally melt whole cities.
Nice.
These Titans reach orbit in their height essentially. Yeah, they're about twice. The Imperator, anyway, is about twice the height of the Statue of Liberty.
Yep.
Thank you, Looney Lenny, for the super. Much appreciated. Oh. Beginning of the month. Can I do it? Yes. We're giving out 5 memberships.
Oh, nice.
Who are they going to? Real Time Fat Man, Saiyan Wizard, Misfit, Shiru, and Shelly. I bet.
And Shelly.
Oh, yeah.
Nepotism.
Jesus Christ.
5 more.
The mask has been pulled off. What the
Who saw that? Fucking Ofcom's coming for you now, mate. Fucking hell.
10 memberships. Donkey Punch, JB, Mama Mitchell, Spoofers, and BML006. Thank you very
I was expecting me and Polly to get one as well then.
Thank you.
No, that was a
YouTube.
nice range of people that got. That was cool.
Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate that. Yeah, I get 10 free memberships a month from the tubs, so I give them out. And you guys, if you are a member, you get access to early access to videos and some other stuff. So enjoy your...
Access to his OnlyFans, too.
No, my OnlyFans is free anyway. Enjoy the YouTube membership. We're going to get into the titular article. If you guys want to support, you know how to do that. Make sure you hit the like button, share it out. All that fun stuff. Streamlabs down below for all three of us. But this one is called Watch Yourself. This is a woman police officer clearing a house.
Oh, no.
I'm getting phasmophobia vibes.
So she's looking, she's checking, she's moving, she's grooving, she's checking.
Was that the home alarm going off? Like the
That's,
security?
fire alarm detector batteries running low.
No,
Luna says, I
know
got your
ceiling
memberships
bird.
right
That one.
here. So she turns and starts shooting.
What?
What is she shooting at? A
Oh,
mirror.
on a rack?
No. She's shooting at a fucking mirror.
Oh, thank fuck it was a mirror.
She starts
The one
shooting.
time you didn't confuse your gun for a taser. Come on.
She starts shooting at a fucking mirror.
Whoa! Is the right reaction. What are you doing? Yeah.
Getting 7 years bad luck.
No, stop. There's a freaking mirror, bro.
It's a fucking mirror, bro.
You're gonna pay for that. That was my grandmother's mirror.
Oh,
I've never
shit.
been in a law enforcement role having to clear a house. But my
Spoofers.
thought would just be like, holster your weapon and go outside. Holster your weapon and go... No, holster your weapon and go
give
outside.
me your weapon
Go
and
wait
go
in the
outside.
car.
Yeah.
Spoofers is gifting 10 memberships. Thank you so much to Vader, Jacoby, Johnny, Steve, Dave, Tyler, Matthew, the Bot Potato Army, Slam Dangles, and Mentrix. Thank you so much, Spoofers. Very generous.
Ooh, Mentrix. Cool. Nice win there.
Appreciate that, Spoof.
I turn that way. Fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
Fuck.
You sure this is the right career for you?
Fostonia, who's definitely gay. 99% of women give 1% of women a bad name.
Jesus Christ.
But we have to finish freaking clearing it.
We gotta finish freaking clearing it, bro.
I think it's time you put the gun down.
Yeah, just give me your weapon and go sit on the curb.
There's a newspaper in the glove box. Start looking for a new fucking job.
I mean, they don't exactly have light triggers on police issue firearms.
No.
They've got infamously heavy lawyer triggers on them. And you still have an itchy enough finger that you fired multiple rounds at a mirror. Not one shot because you freaked out, but multiple. And try and do that without intention with a 9-pound trigger pull.
Can we watch it one more time? Look at her. She's like super serial right now.
She spotted an ugly bitch. I'm a blaster.
Look, boom, boom. 4 shots into that mirror.
No, stop. There's a freaking mirror, bro.
It's a fucking mirror, bruh. God, you don't understand. It's a mirror.
Meritocracy's not a thing.
Mirrortocracy.
Meritocracy.
God damn it. You guys want some palate cleansers?
Oh my
Yeah, I
God,
do.
yes.
Damn right.
Speaking of watch yourself, this is my favorite video this week. Look at this. This is probably the same woman who shot the mirror.
Yes. Power, baby. Axe kick board break to start off this creative breaking tournament routine. Up next is Isabella, now with a headbutt board break. Yes. Good hit. Here in the breaking point, breaking championships. Going for a knee strike. Yes. Excellent technique and power so far. Representing Team Victory. Up.
She's very aggressive.
The balsa wood is just no match for her.
Next, a back leg roundhouse kick. 3 boards.
She already broke one of them just by tapping it. Do you see that?
No, they're that scored?
No, balsa wood is just super flimsy.
Boards. Here we go.
Oh my God, yeah, she did. Fucking hell.
Yeah, look, watch. Look, it's already broken. And that's what broke it.
Excellent technique. Yeah. Smashing the instep of your foot into wood. That's a great idea.
If you ever get attacked by a mannequin, then she's all right, isn't she?
3 boards. Here we go. Yes. Having a great time here at the Southern Showdown. 6 boards. Double hammer fist.
Oh my God. You know,
good hit.
Angry orgasm is the words I'm getting from her here.
Yeah. She is feared by managers all over the tri-state area.
Now coming up to break some concrete. We have 1 concrete slab going for a side kick concrete break.
It's not concrete, if you didn't know.
Let's go. Here goes. Nice. Let's go. Measuring the distance and a little high. Gonna try again. Here goes.
Yes.
Excellent technique and power.
Fucking
awesome
hell.
performance. 1
No, it
final
wasn't.
break.
Was this her husband?
Here goes 3 concrete slabs. And a forearm break.
Jesus.
Good hits. Power.
I
That's
love
such a weak elbow, man. Holy shit.
I love this is my favorite. I didn't even plan on this. Hold on, I gotta find the video. This is my favorite thing ever.
First-rate fertilization. Visit weedman.com for a free quote.
Oh.
I was playing that game earlier.
Protect your family's
dude,
dreams under
it's a
our
fun
roof.
game, isn't it?
American Family
Weed
Insurance.
man, yeah, love it.
And it just open share. Give me the link. I just want the fucking. There we go. So that's what this is what a woman has to do to prove she's strong is break pre-cut balsam wood, right?
And scream at it. You got to scream at it.
This is what a man has to do. Lift. A man has to lift 1,100 pounds.
His muscles are too big. He can't even lean over. Look at that guy's shoulders.
Dude, Eddie Hall's a fucking monster.
When is he going to scream at the weights?
He's going to go, yeah!
Yeah.
It doesn't show the zoom in of his face.
Only did it once, though. Pussy.
Oh, fuck. I got to find the zoom in of his face when he lifts it.
First-rate fertilization. Visit weedman.com for a free
human.
Oh, here we go.
Really injured.
You're gonna think about really dark.
Oh, no! Whoa!
He
died.
So this is what men have to do to prove their strength. This is what, where's the tab? Women have to do. So, I mean, it's up to you. What path do you want, guys? If you ever
those
get the
Taco Bell
chance,
chicken nuggets are sounding good, aren't they?
if you ever get the chance, watch the after interview of this, by the way. He got a brain bleed. He was concussed, and it's insane.
You got a splinter sin.
It might have, yeah.
Look at him. That should be the picture of the sun at every fucking beginning of every episode of Teletubbies.
So, for reference, and this is something, I'm super into the strongman competitions. I love this shit. The world record deadlift had gone up 1 to 2 kilos a year for like 30 years. And then Eddie came along and bumped it up like 40.
Just ruined it for everyone.
Yeah. I got more palate cleansers though. Pelican's just trying to eat everything. He's trying to snack on a cat.
Man. Pelicans are assholes.
Look, he's just. Can I fit it?
Capybara's just like,
Really?
he likes me.
He's trying.
But he tried to do it to a puppy too. Not the same.
Oh no!
Not the same pelican, by the way. It's a different pelican.
I bet it was.
Hey, boys! Look what I got here! Hey, where are the white women at?
Just in time. I love you, Sin. I love you too, Fostonia. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, buddy. Look at it.
Well, why does the puppy not give a shit?
Because someone's scratching it.
Oh, yeah, all right, yeah.
Doesn't realize he's trying to be eaten.
Yeah, the puppy doesn't even register this as a threat in any way, shape, or form. It's like, oh, he's scratching.
Pelicans are assholes, man.
Look at him going from the other end. Maybe if I just reach around this way.
You wouldn't get away with it here. You shouldn't get away with it at home.
It's Fostonia for 25 says you two drunks. Oh, Fostonia, you make me wet. Thank you very much, dude.
Same. All right, we're gonna get out of here.
Tears, I'm assuming. My God.
We're gonna get out of here. You guys got anything you want to shill?
Well, yeah, twitch.tv/drunkenplays. Today was playing Weedman, Schedule 1. Very good game, very funny. Great laugh. Probably going to continue with it tomorrow.
Okay, are you going to play a little bit later tonight at all?
I could.
All right, maybe we'll off air just play around a little bit.
I'll give you a text.
All right, Polly, what do you got?
Got an R-Bar coming up later on, 12:30 a.m. Eastern. We'll be going live. It'll be fun. As far as
Results.
back to the East Coast.
Man, I don't want to be strong like man. For free. I want to be strong like big step bunch.
Holy shit. I want to go to the range now. Fuck.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, grab that.
Stonia, thank you for the $25 and saving up for last. The best $25 on the AAA. You too, Polly. Greatly appreciate it, Estonia. No, honestly, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
We love you, bro. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great $75 drop there, mate. You fucking legend, Fostonia.
I know.
And,
just the last
Gamer
one. I
Valine
just made
says,
it in. That's awesome.
I want a cheat code to the final Karen. I want a cheat code to the final Karen. Thoughts with Valine. I think you could take her. I think Valine's got this in the bag.
That's
I've heard her let out her banshee yell of rage. She smacked her elbow on something. It was, and it's like it was like whoa, shit.
One Valine versus 100 gorillas.
All right, so you got Drunkle, you got Polly, and then you got me over on the Sin and Sash channel Sunday. Go check that out. And I got some highlights I got to put up, and I'll hopefully get to that tonight. But guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the incredible.
Here's the link, by the way, chat. The watch page is live. Sorry about that. Put it in there.
Nice. If you guys are going to talk minis, maybe I'll swing by because I got a story actually involving minis. So we will see you guys then. Later.
Later's all.